Hey everyone, it's me, Joey Only, Cariboo Weather Dude. We had a pretty exciting weekend of weather here in Wells, and I want to show you some images from it, some of the big snow we had, and talk about the thundersnows we had down south. Thundersnow, crazy! There was thunderstorms in British Columbia on Sunday, but no, I don't think it's that unusual, to be honest, because we had so much cold air coming down, and we had a lot of warm, moist air from the coast, and bam! What an exciting weekend, and now we are really into that cold side of things. So let's have a look back, starting with Friday.
It is full on dumping here in Wells, has been for a long time, but these are the largest snowflakes yet we've seen today. So that's really lovely. I know Troll definitely needs snow because the Winter Games are in town now this week, BC Winter Games, and there's been no snow. Luckily, we're getting some this weekend, and maybe that'll be enough to help the events go off over there. I really hope so because I love Troll and want everything to be awesome for them every time. Most of the precipitation has been just kind of sailing over top of the interior, taking that orographic lift, just kind of riding over the interior and heading to the mountain ranges out in the distance, such as ourselves here in Wells. So if you are in Quesnel, you've probably seen skies that were similar to people in Kamloops today. Look up, it was very overcast, right? That whole time it was sailing over and coming straight to here, straight to Wells. It is -4 and it is snowing like crazy here in Wells. It's been really coming down. I mean, I have moved my car today and it's already buried again. And Josh as well, he moved his car today, but now it's already collecting a lot of snow. This is great news for everybody involved with the BC Games going on. I know there's downhill skiing going on at Troll, things like that. So we have been so short of snow, and this is like a godsend. And it's probably raining mostly down in places like the Monashees, and of course Columbia's, things like that. So lots of snow falling up north, and in certain bands. I know if you're traveling on Highway 97 between Quesnel and Prince George, you're going to run into some nasty snowfall through there too. So things, snowfall much like this will probably be falling in those bands, I'm sure right now. So crazy snow happening.
Yeah, this is crazy. That's a lot of snow that fell last night. That's well over a foot just last night alone. How are we going to get out of the driveway? Yikes, yikes, yikes.
Yikes.
Because, I mean, you look at how much snow fell suddenly. As you can see, it's pretty windy here, just around noon in Wells. Sun is shining now. Our snow has stopped falling. There's definitely, though, some bands of snow moving through. I know that Barkerville Highway, someone who lives close to Quesnel there just messaged me and said that they just got hit by a flash snowstorm. Windy and blasting. So what I think is going on is some convection is happening. And that means the possibility that maybe we'll even hear a crack of thunder somewhere in the Cariboo today is not out of the question. So that's what happens. We got cold air sliding in, and we got warm air from the coast. The cold air is dry, the warm air is wet, and the two of them together go ba-boom! And at some point today, I'm sure we'll see some of these squalls, which are very common in the spring. Very common in the springtime here in this part of the BC. Here comes the hail, small hail. It probably qualifies as grapple. A little larger than grapple though, actually. But yes, very grapple-like. Very grapple-like. Here it comes. You can hear across. I don't know if you can hear that or not. But across. Probably just coming across the lake, other side of the highway there. The wind is roaring over on Cow Mountain. In just a matter of time. Minutes time, I'm sure we are going to find that here ourselves. Exciting. What's the date today? It's Sunday, February. Sunday, February. That's what it is. Right on. Come on, storm. Let's go. I think people act surprised about these kind of convective squalls in the spring when we get hail, when we get thunder snow and things like that. And really, you shouldn't be. This is a very typical pattern here in the mountains, especially in BC at this time of year. Very typical pattern. What you do see as we get further into the spring is that pattern more and more stops just being snow squalls and starts being little thunderstorms. And as we get deeper into the summer, those thunderstorms tend to become more organized and more able to really do something special. However, it starts off, the pattern, that weather behavior starts off early in the spring when we get these convective squalls, when you get moisture and warm air jumping up high being forced upwards. And you get something like this. Little heavy snow squalls. Excellent. And it's not uncommon in May for us to get, it's not uncommon in April to have these daily. It's not uncommon in May to have something like this daily, but accompanied with thunder. And maybe not so much hail sometimes, but more rain, right? So this is how the process starts. It looks like this. Wow. It went from beautiful and sunny to miserable in minutes. 15 minutes in, the hail seems to be gone, but the wind is here for sure, blowing wind. Although not crazy windy, just enough to blow the snow around a little bit. So that's pretty exciting squall. Lots of lightning just happening down in Horsefly Lake right now, just south of. So that's what's going on. Squalls today. It's a squall day. Whoa, it sucks out here though. Even just to stand here for a minute and try to talk to you, how it is sucky. Okay, that's a little stronger wind, and that sucks even more. So now that you believe me, it sucks out here, I'm gonna go back inside.